This stock just exploded over 80% today on BDSX. And in the next 60 seconds, I'm going to completely expose the supply and demand based trading strategy that I use to catch the perfect entries on this today trading live with my students today. So just watch the full video and you'll thank me later. So that stock today was BDSX. It was one of our big gappers back in pre-market this morning, so you already know it was one of the top stocks on my list. Now, first things first here, we look back to the left at our pre-market action to identify our key levels here to trade this out of market open. So what I notice here is we have the low of this range back here around $7 a share, then through its highs to the past high here towards $7.70, then up to the next high around $8.30 at the pre-market high. And I also see the price is here beneath VWAP here going into market open. So unless this gets back up over VWAP, there's no break, no trade here. So I know I've got to see price get breaking back out. And then we'd have range back to these pre-market highs. Well, it actually does just that today out of market open. It actually breaks out here, breaks over VWAP, makes a new high towards $7.80 and then tests that $8 level. So it actually finds sellers here off of this $7.80-ish area, and then it pulls back, makes a new high, finds a big seller off of $8. But what I notice here is after rejecting off this high, price pulls back off of VWAP again, and what do we have here is this big wick off the low, which signals a reversal, or signals that buyers found interest there. Buyers are liking it at that price. So now I know that buyers like it here on these pullbacks off of VWAP. So after price pulls back and lets me know, hey, we like it down here off of VWAP, that's when I'm starting to watch for pullback. So I'm watching for price to pull back here back off of VWAP, and like I just said, we know that buyers are here because they came in here not once, not twice, but they're coming in a third time. So price pulls back into this range, this candle starts to get bought up, where I was able to take the perfect entry after confirming off this pullback. Right here, stop loss goes at the low of that candle off of VWAP for the range back up into the previous high of day, right up here underneath $8 a share. As you can see too, on the way up, as this does confirm off the 90 MA, I keep on adding for the break higher, and I sort of get aggressive on this to try and capitalize as much as possible because this was just such a good setup. And of course, I'm just raising my stop loss to the bottom of each 1 minute candle as price does track higher. Double top off the high, that was my full exit right there. Now after that move here, when I take a full profit off the high after we have this double top rejection, price pulls back and actually puts in place a nice bottom here off that 90 MA again. And so as price pulls back off that 90 MA and buyers step back in, I put a stop loss here at the bottom of these candles for the breakout back through this past high for the triple top breakout to new highs over A. And I get that exact move here, and again stop loss gets raised to the bottom of this next candle, and I just trim profits up into those highs. Now those two entries that I just broke down were the best entries on this today, the best opportunities, the best risk to reward. I also play it later in the morning too, as you can see right here. Got a little curl off the lows off the 90 MA, and then again here as well. Got a little squeeze back up through the high of day. Overall, this was the most obvious stock out of market open today. And of course, the market is back hot as well with EVTV up over 400% today. It didn't get going until the afternoon though, so this was the blockbuster move from this morning's trading session. And that is how I used my supply and demand based trading strategy to catch two of the best entries in the market today on BDSX, the most obvious stock in the market. And as you can see, it was a pretty dang good day with BDSX and EVTV. As always, to watch me trade these stocks every single day in real time, make sure to go grab your 7-day free trial. I will see you back tomorrow morning for another amazing trading day ahead. Let me know in the comments below if you traded this thing as well, and I will